Hello, welcome to the South betting review for the England versus New Zealand second test, live from Olympic Park in London. About 40,000 people travelling down to London for this one. Should be a really good atmosphere, good crowd. Should be a really decent game of rugby. It's live on BBC One, council telly full treatment, which is good. Rugby League's been in the news all week with all the Sam Burgess story. Pretty tremendous as to how he's coming back to the game, but back to real business this weekend. England looking to sort the series if they win 2-0. Obviously, on Taylor, only one game to go. And they won, in the end quite comfortably last week. I think possibly 14 points. Maybe just flattered them a little bit. They started poorly. New Zealand blew out the traps, and a couple of 50-50 courses helped England stay in the game. But they'll come out second half. England were excellent, absolutely superb. I was really confident England would win this one, and like I said, they showed that second half. They look a real unit, this England side. I think, I've mentioned before, I'm quite excited about this England team can go. The pack, I think they've probably got the best pack in the world right now. And obviously now they can have Sam Burgess to add back into that come next the Four Nations next year, then onto the World Cup the year after. So these are really exciting times for English rugby. Now they conceded 2 points on the handicap last week. Obviously that's gone up to 4 because of the win last week. But I still think they can concede 4 points. They can win this by more than that. I think they could probably win this by 2 scores, something around 11 to 15 points, which is about 6 to 1 for England to win by 11 to 15 points. That's about what I see this. I mean, England are quite short, about 1 to 2 to win the game, but I feel that is justified. I mean, you can take the 5 to 6 for half time, full time for England, but it was a draw last week at half time, so obviously that bet would have been down. So you've got to be careful about that. We were quite unlucky with the winning margin. I think we went 6 to 10 last week, and that late O'Loughlin try just scuppered us but I really, I think it could be whereabouts this game will finish today. I am quite confident they can win this. Like I said, New Zealand have got a few of their best players, like Johnson, missing Batsavai and Hargreaves. They really miss them guys. They've not really got any experienced international halves playing. It took George Williams a little while to get going last week, but he really come into his own, especially second half. His lovely pass to send in Ferris, something he's really added to his game. But for me, I think man of the match, I think you've got to be looking towards Roby. Thinking Roby and Hodgson, I think, again, they've gone the backs. These two look tremendous in the change hookers. They're really going to refer for each other. So I think they just prefer Roby for man of the match at about 6-7 to 1. I think he's a good odds. He might even get a bit higher in shop about if you're probably to get 8 to 1, but I just think Roby he really changed the game when he came on last week. I mean, his little saver might be Isaac Luke, the hooker for New Zealand. Like I say, if they had to win the game, he's certainly going to have to get the better of Roby and Hodgson, so that could be somewhere to look. And maybe first try scores, I think, again, another one that looked a bit shaky when he started Zach Hardiker last week. Obviously, this is a big step up for the International Rugby League against #1 side in the world, even without missing a few players. But I thought, we really, he got into it later on and starting to look comfortable, and he'll get his lead swagger back, I think, in this test. I think he's found his feet now at this level, so I'm expecting a big game from him as well. I'm sure some of you will look towards him for man of the match. Like I said, I've already said I fancy Roby, but I think someone like Hardacre for the first try. Maybe again someone like his opposite fullback, Tuivasa Shecky, might just come into the line, and they're both about 12 to 1, so you get a little bit of a run for your money. Like I said, you don't have to put too much on, just a bit of interest to watch the game. But like I said, I do fancy England for this. I've said that before. At 6 to 4 New Zealand, I'd want more than that. I mean, like I said, the second half they were quite comfortably beaten. Like I do think 14 points probably flattered England, but I think that could be where this will end up today. But so yeah, it's England conceding 4 points on the handicap for me, most definitely. Like I said, the final test next week. If I think obviously it's a dead rubber really if England win this. No such thing as a dead rubber, I'd say, in international rugby. It's fair. It'll still, it's the full house at the DW next week as well. So it'll still be a decent game. So join us back then next week and enjoy the game and see you later.